Hey everyone, welcome back. Mommy Zani here, and today we're diving into some seriously exciting Wuthering Waves leaks, covering everything from version 2.8 all the way to 3.0. If you've been itching to know more about upcoming characters, reruns, and a few spicy bits of speculation, this is definitely your stop. Before we get into it, a quick reminder, everything here comes from leaks and early information, so take it with a pinch of skepticism. Things might change once we get the official reveal, but that's part of the fun, right? Alright, let's jump into version 2.8, which should land around November 20th. Phase 1 brings us Chisa, a 5-star Havoc support and healer who wields a broad blade. Her damage mainly scales with her resonance liberation, and her kit revolves around the Havoc Bane effect, a new mechanic that lets her build stacks and amplify their damage over time. And apparently she fights using a chainsaw and scissors. Yes, you heard that right. Chainsaw and scissors. Wild. Chisa is designed as a support resonator who enhances the effect's stacks and boosts overall damage, all while providing team healing. According to leaks, she has 2 distinct attack sets, though not an actual dual form. The supposed form change isn't a traditional transformation, it's more like Camellia's mechanic. Basically, when you press Camellia's resonance skill, it changes her attack set and visuals, like her hair and animations. For Chisa, her eyes turn red, and her animations and attacks shift accordingly. Some players have noticed that the red-eyed Chisa seen at the end of the Wuthering Waves story trailer to the finale might represent this alternate state. Whether you see it as a second form or just a visual cue depends on interpretation. Either way, it gives her a stylish, powerful twist that sets her apart from other Havoc characters. Alongside Chisa, Phoebe is making her grand rerun. She's that distinctive Spectro DPS or sub-DPS who applies the Spectro Frazzle debuff, and according to the leaks, she pairs beautifully with Chisa. And let's talk about Buling, the new 4-star character. She's an Electro support who wields a rectifier and uses a conductive sound modulator as her core device, giving her a unique combat feel. Buling's heavy attack and outro skill both provide healing effects, and she can also buff resonance skills for the team. That combination makes her a flexible support healer hybrid with great synergy potential, especially for teams that rely heavily on resonance rotations. Then, in Phase 2, Phrolova returns. She's the 5-star Havoc DPS who wields a rectifier and summons Hecate, her eerie yet elegant companion, to deal off-field damage. And she's not coming alone. Cantarella is back too. She's another 5-star Havoc sub-DPS who perfectly syncs with Phrolova thanks to her multiple echo skills that trigger Hecate's attacks. Basically, they're a powerhouse duo. Perfect if you've ever wanted to run a full Havoc lineup. Now let's talk about version 3.0 because this one sounds incredible. This update will introduce a brand new region called Lahai-Roi, an underground oasis beneath Solaris's polar ice. It's described as an academic metropolis, known as the research haven of Solaris and the utopia for researchers. The new areas sound beautifully poetic too: etched plains, Sunward Hall, Glimmering Forest, Star Torch Academy, Fallen Core, and Stargate with 12-Finger Lake. It really feels like Wuthering Waves is leaning back into that mix of mystery and wonder again. And I love it. Now, on to the 3.0 banners, which should arrive on Christmas Day, December 25th. Talk about a perfect gift. Phase 1 introduces Linnea, a 5-star Spectro DPS who fights with pistols. She's described as a graffiti-style fighter, blending art and combat with vivid Spectro effects. Think creativity meets chaos. Stylish, fast, and flashy. Then, in Phase 2, we'll see Monin, a 5-star fusion healer wielding a broadblade. Her kit focuses on team recovery and support, and she's rumored to bring entirely new healing mechanics to the fusion element roster. There's also talk of an Electro support Rover coming in 3.0, or maybe a fusion Rover in 3.1, though that's still highly speculative. So, with all that laid out, who's your top pick? Are you pulling for Chisa, Linnea, or Monin? Or maybe you've been waiting ages for those reruns to finally return? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Honestly, these updates are stacked. New region, new characters, familiar faces, and each patch feels like it deepens the world while shaking up team compositions in its own way. Whether you're chasing pure DPS power or that perfect support synergy, there's a lot to look forward to. If you're as hyped as I am for what's coming, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Stay curious, stay excited, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.
Release the wants, and the mind quiets. Cleanse the thoughts, and the soul clears.
You